Alrighty guys, this is snugsonblitz and I'm back with another video for you today. By now you've seen my top 10 favorite tanks of Blitz. If you haven't and you're new to the channel, well, go and check it out. I did a countdown about a week or so ago in which I shared my favorite tanks in the game. And this tank, the CHIEFTAN MK.6, did not make my list. I will admit though, it was in the running for it. Definitely in my top 25, that's for sure. Maybe one day I'll do a top 25 tanks in Blitz after the update 10.3, because every tank's going to get adjusted in tier 10. So some tanks will probably move down my list, some tanks will move up. This tank has always been in the top echelon of tanks of Blitz for me. I really like this playstyle. Why? Well, it's versatile, and you'll know that I chose a few tanks that were very versatile in my top 10 list. This has always been in the top echelon of tanks for me. Why? Well, let me give you my thoughts on this tank. Overall, very good. Yeah, there are no ifs, ands, and buts about it. This tank is a very solid tank. Why? Gun. Great. Yeah, this gun is accurate. Great DPM, great pen. It's got hesh. It's a lovely, lovely gun. Armor. Well, I'm going to say very good, but that's the turret. Okay, so just be aware of that. But it is a very strong turret. And lastly, maneuverability. I'm going to go with good. It's not quite STRVK or a T95E6, but it is quite mobile. Anyway, let's take a quick look at my loadout. You might disagree with me, but I don't use calibrated, I don't use enhanced armor. I've changed back and forth between them. You're going to have to see what you think is better for you. Anyway, I've got 2 games for you in this tank. I hope you enjoy them. But before we jump right in, I would like to ask if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. It's completely free. I really am trying hard here, guys, for you. And you can also hit like and comment down below, because it all helps the algorithm. The more subs I get, the happier I am, and the more videos I'll keep making for you. Anyway, with that, let's get to it. Great, Normandy, perfect map for this tank. Why? Gun depression. This tank can peek on over. They have 3 tanks I'm a little bit concerned about: the Foch, the FV4005, and the Hori. Now the 4005, he's in the Lua clan, and that is a very strong tank here in Asia. So got to be careful of that. I would like to know where they're setting up so I can then position my tank to be effective. So I'm going to head over to B and see if I can get a spot in. Now I could go center, but I prefer to head over to this little area, generally speaking. Most people tend to focus the B zone, so this little area will give me almost as much spotting information, but to each their own. Okay, there's a guy here. Now the AMX has decided to come with. That's good news, but I wouldn't be surprised if they really punish him for this, because he doesn't have the best armor. Took a hit there. That's painful, but it's all good. Fortunately, the AMX has been hit pretty freaking hard, but luckily, in return, their T57 is gone. So, I guess it works out. Now, I can see the Hori's back there, so I should be pretty good to poke over here. As you can see, the rest of the team is up the north area of the map, I guess. So this guy's all on his lonesome. Here comes the AMX to punish him again. 2 shells in, nice, and he's gone. So, within a minute 30, they have lost 3 tanks. Not looking good for them. With the Hori isolated, I figure it's not worth spending my time to try and dig him out. Instead, I will help my team take care of these 3 tanks over here. I'd really like to get rid of the FV4005, but he is a good player, so he's going to stay hidden. Yep, nice move there, bud. He's using the houses for protection. He's letting his team bleed, but wise, because he has no armor whatsoever, and I guess he's on a reload. I wouldn't be surprised anyway. So I'm going to work on his motion. Okay, not the best armor, and this gun can just make mincemeat of it, no problem. So 3 tanks left, and we have 5. Things are looking good. Come on, guys, help me out. Somebody, anybody? Let's get rid of the 4005. Those 4 shells are deadly. Gonna get the base here. I've had a few teams fall apart on me. Ooh, he got rocked there, so I could push in right away, but got the base here. A few more seconds. Okay, we lost the tank, but I don't want to risk it. Too many times I've had teams be extra stupid. So, okay, nice shot in there. Take it for my trouble, but now he's a 1-shot. Can we get rid of him? The answer is yes. Okay, 3 versus 1. It's all over. We've got the bases, so it's a foregone conclusion now. The only question is who's going to get the damage. You see that? Lovely shot. I mean, this tank could easily have been in my top 10, for sure. It was a really tough call, I think, between this tank and the Sense 7-1. I went with the 7-1, maybe because of the nostalgia. It was one of the first tanks I really gelled with, but I could have easily replaced it with this tank, to be honest with you. Anyway, not a bad little game. 3,173, solid. Team, great job. Everybody did something. And yeah, that's how you want to play it. Find a little hill, peek on over, punish those tanks, especially those auto-reloaders once they've fired. And another good map for this tank, but they have an object, 777. That's a pain. 4005, sniping from the back can be a pain. They have a VK, good armor, pain. So, let's see what happens. Anyway, we've got faster tanks than they have, so we should be able to get the hill. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's not. Okay, but they got there. Nice. Easy. So we've got control of the hill. Okay, and they're all here. Oh, wow, 5 of them. Oh, but the T-62 has decided to, well, yeah, pretty much die. Yep. I mean, he's not, wow. I mean, he was shooting, so he wasn't AFK. I don't know what to say. So we're down a tank, one of our hull down beasts. So, yeah, not fun. I'm just hoping these guys don't push in too aggressively against me. So far, so good. I'm just trying to keep track of their tanks and their guns coming my way. The best thing about the oh, what are you doing, FV? Oh, thank you, Lord. Well, he's gone, so that's nice. Bounced 1 shell, took a hit from my trouble, but that's okay. I guess I can live with that. And I just don't want them getting too cocky and pushing in. We have some tanks behind me, but I'm just going to back on up a little bit. I've noticed on the mini-map that we have tanks coming around their rear. Okay, bounce that. I wasn't sure I'd get it. Amazingly, the FV pushing in and dying early, I think, really cost them the game here. Nice shot in there. VK's kind of have to peek really to hit me, and he's getting hit by pretty much everybody. Wanted that shot, missed it, but that's okay. Yeah, I think we're going to win this going away. Okay, if I can get rid of another tank, that's good news. Can I get rid of this guy? Not quite, but yeah, the crab actually snuck around, if you can believe it. The crab. I mean, this is a perfect position for him, right here, but nope. He decides to go around. Okay, so he's not the best player, but for whatever reason, it worked. So I'll take it. Maybe this could be one of my, where everybody does everything wrong. I mean, T-62, everything wrong. He's gone. You see the accuracy on this tank. Lovely. 2 tanks left. I don't know where the Object 77 is. Okay, he's gone. So now, yeah, take a hit. Who cares? Okay, didn't pen. That's unfortunate. But he's got a longish reload, so just going to get around him. Yeah, I mean, oh, this is very much a Sense 7-1 in a heavy tank version. I mean, that's really the best way I can describe it. 3,027, easy game. Bat Chat, great job. T-62, what the heck, bud. And 60 TP, I'm not sure why he was staying so far back, but and crap, amazingly, good job. Sometimes you just kind of scratch your head. Oh, goodness me. Anyway, so what do you think of the Chieftain Mark 6? Do you want it? Do you have it? Do you hate going against it? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. And with that, I'll see you next time. Snugs on Blitz, out.